It was heartening that at the end of the period of review of the previous strategy by African Development Bank and Paris 21, a favorable review of the performance of your work as a committee and the work of the Secretariat in the period 2014-2017 statistics strategy was given. A lot is happening in the field of statistics within the various member states, regionally and globally. Focusing on Zambia, we are about to undertake a very critical activity of rebasing the national gross domestic product. Another important milestone that you may be aware of is the revision of the Statistics Act. And I'm proud to mention that it's actually this process will be part of the agenda of this afternoon's session in Parliament. So these and other works have far-reaching implications on socio-economic policies of our country. And indeed, it will spill over to our contribution to statistical matters within the region. This policy and other statistical activities underscore the importance of statistics in shaping not only our policy direction, but also the development trajectory of our countries. This should give us a critical reflection of the vital role statistics play in development planning, including monitoring and evaluating our development interventions. The approach of the 2017-2020 statistics strategy is based on providing a statistical response to COMESA's medium-term strategic plan. Hence, the challenge for your committee and the Secretariat is really on how to draft programs that are clearly responsive to the medium-term strategic plan and ensure delivery of results within reasonable timelines. Colleagues, I note that your work this week focuses on reviewing progress made in the past year, and as such, I would like to urge that each component of the statistical response to the medium-term strategic plan be interrogated deeply. Your committee needs to provide objective criticism and recommendation to the Secretariat concerning each of the sub-objectives on which progress will be reported on. I'm happy to note that the conclusion of some of the agreements within the European Union under their EDF 11 program is already underway. This has unlocked assistance towards statistics, specifically small-scale cross-border trade statistics. Further, and in the coming week, the trade facilitation agreement will be signed and will also unlock assistance towards statistics of international trade services. I would like to recognize the support of the African Development Bank, the USAID, towards enhancing COMESA's statistical development even more. This support demonstrates the confidence our partners have in the COMESA programs. Finally, distinguished delegates, I would like to recognize that your meeting's agenda is full and deserves your fullest attention. My role is to wish you well in your deliberations, and as much as possible, try to link statistical system with the needs of the users. This is very important. You can't develop statistics that is devoid of what the users want. Otherwise, it becomes a mere academic exercise.
COMESA statistical system is underpinned by the national strategies for development of statistics while synergizing with the continental frameworks such as the SHASA 2 and at the international level, the Busan Action Plan for Statistics. It is within such a statistical ecosystem that the 2017-2020 COMESA statistics strategy best interprets the need of regional integration as advocated in COMESA's 2016-2020 medium-term strategic plans. This meeting marks the first year of implementation of the 2017-2020 Statistics Strategy. Accordingly, your Secretariat will be reporting on progress made in the year under review. At the same time, we look forward to your guidance on issues related to the implementation so as to ensure that the programs have the stamp of your ownership as member states. Guest of honor, during the year under review, I'm happy to report the conclusion and signing of agreements under the EDF 11 program, which will provide support to statistical development in our region. In this regard, the COMESA statistics team has already initiated the implementation of the work program. Further, we continue to engage member states in their endeavor to restructure the Secretariat, inclusive of statistical positions. This reflects our commitment to ensuring that the Secretariat is well capacitated to respond to COMESA midterm strategic plan. Guest of honor, distinguished guests, I'm also pleased to inform you that in July this year, COMESA admitted Somalia and Tunisia into its membership. The inclusion of these two new members is welcome, as this will change COMESA's statistical narrative and create new opportunities for collaboration. In closing, let me express our gratitude to the Zambian government for their continued hosting of all our committee meetings. I further thank you, guest of honor, for your leadership in advocating for statistics which underpin and inform decision making and policy formulation.